trophy back to back to back to back, and they are the best team North America has ever produced.
Basically, after summer finals, I never that much confidence for the finals. Then I thought that was 100% our trophy at that time. And then after we failed, we lost. I kind of like have some little bit depressed or demotivated. Of course, I'm the head coach. I'm the lead this team. But if the guy lead the team is not motivated, you know, then that's what happens.
Going into finals, I thought we actually were gonna win against Team Liquid. I thought this was like the time to beat them. Like it felt like the meta was good and like our draft meeting like went really well, and I thought we were gonna win. And then unfortunately we like went up 2-1 and weren't able to close out the series. So that really sucked. Like we lost to Liquid, and then everyone just kind of like fell apart a little bit. And it's not like fell apart in a team sense, but like fell apart from each other, I think is how I would describe it. So yeah, we were just like, after we lost to Liquid in the finals, we were just less of a team. And then Worlds, I don't know, kind of sucked. We didn't get out of groups. There was like a lot of games, like the first game against G2 we could have won, the game against Griffin we could have won, like a lot of games that we like could have won and we just like weren't able to close out. So honestly, it just kind of sucked.
I'm heavily thought that Worlds 2019 was kind of my fault, but also same time, I can't just say it was just on me, you know? We are, as a team, that's a pretty disrespect for my players. If just, yeah, it's on me, you know, it's just my fault. It's not gonna work, right? So, yeah, we are having a trouble each other at the end.
I mean, the roster changes sucked for everybody, I think. Like, and it didn't just suck for like me and Niski and Blabber, who like had been on the team before, but it also sucks for like Sven and Vulcan. The person who got the worst out of this entire situation, I think, is Sven, where he joined a team because they asked him to join, and he just got like flamed for it, and like he didn't do anything. He wasn't a part of the team. He wasn't even one of the people who like gave feedback to leadership. He just joined a team and then started getting flamed for it, which really sucks. So
in the offseason, TSM didn't want to renew my contract, so I looked at offers I had from NA and from EU, and I considered both the LEC and the LCS. I couldn't join the good teams like G2 or Fnatic, for example. So I thought to myself, why would I join a team in the LEC that probably can't beat G2? Most likely, rather, can't beat G2. Probably can't beat Fnatic either, and probably can't beat even Origin or like Rogue for that matter, right? So I thought I'd rather just play in NA, in a good team like Cloud9. I think Cloud9 is a team. I think there are some teams where you think one player carries the game almost every game. Like you look at TL, always look at Doublelift most of the time. But in C9, it was always the team that carried. It was like the team is a unit as 5. So I think this year we will see that this team isn't a one lane carry or one-man army at all. So I'm happy with that.
I think for Spring Split, my expectations for us is for sure making finals.
Like we should be able to win, basically. Like if we aren't a contender for the title, it will mean something terrible has happened and we've completely like fallen apart as a team. I think that we're absolutely one of the top teams right now, and I think that actually we'll be contending with probably Team Liquid, TSM, and FlyQuest actually.
What it does, where you been, where you was, but it ain't what it is. Face in the mud, I really be hating the mud. Said I can't pick it up, but I did. Y'all know Goon put too much bass in the sub. Cup full of blood and I gave it a chug. Wait till your neighbors get all snug, then play this real loud where you live. This that for the kids, saw something strange, can't say what it is. Court case came, ain't say what he did. Make sure it move, put a chain on the gear. Yeah, I've been on top of the tower, got the power, weatherman, gun cocked in his about to shower. Put you down with the squids, that's rocket power. I done hang with the guys and we talk for hours, yo.
We're eating breakfast like champions.
1 strawberry equals 1 solo kill. I got 5.
I guess I should get none. Okay, so our bootcamp in Korea was pretty good for us. Every scrim we played, we actually gave it our all, so we improved quite fast on that. I'd say we've had a really good bootcamp, and then also we usually went out to eat with the team, so just getting synergy and like just getting to know our ball lane was pretty nice too, yeah.
Sven, he's European player and really fun guy to hanging out, and he's mechanically pretty good player. I don't know how he failed in the TSM, to be fair. Like, I thought he was really good player at the moment as well. He's pretty smart guy. He's pretty smart, and then first, when he was first time joined the team, we had a little bit trouble between me and Sven. It's not like we are fought or whatever, but I want him to be more vocal during the game, because I know he's really smart. He's really smart about the game, but he's not speak much as he could. So that's the first time we're working on, and right now he's really good about that. And then that's become a really good synergy with everyone right now. And then Volkan, he learned something different game than us from the other coaches and the other players, right? Obviously our play styles are a little bit different, and that was the little bit trouble at the earlier bootcamp. But right now, so far so good. Everyone seems happy with every rosters, each other's. So yeah, I like it. I'm enjoying playing together with those two.
I expect us to win against Team Liquid. If we don't, it'll be disappointing because they are probably at the weakest right now that they'll ever be in the split. I assume they haven't scrimmed much with Broxa since he's in EU. Honestly, playing one ping. If they have Broxa, they probably won't be that practiced. And if they don't have Broxa, then they have Pobelter or Schernfire or someone playing for them. And in that case, they're also weaker. So we should be able to beat them here. But part of me hopes they have Broxa and they're still good for the competitive aspect of the match. But the other part of me kind of hopes that they don't, so we can win against them.
I mean, it's like important that we win because I think getting shit on is bad, but at the same time, if we don't win, I think that that's fine too. And that like really what we're focused on is like growing and improving.
From Scouting Grounds to
LCS finals.
No, from Scouting Grounds to third jungler to Academy World Champion to LCS.
I can't hear anything you're saying.
Just look happy, okay?
Alright, so this is the opening game for Spring 2020. What I want to say is you guys don't have to do anything special than you guys are practiced it. Just play like the practice. When you guys don't have goals, play the game, make the goals, and solve the problem in front of you, and play with the team. That's all you need. Nothing special. Don't have to do something like on the stage physically. So let's play like the natural things, okay? Then win's gonna follow us.
Play together, yes.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
C9! And we are just moments away from the first bout of League of Legends here for Spring 2020.
It has been a long drought for LCS fans, Captain Flowers. You can tell it has built up all to this moment. C9 versus Team Liquid. It is Dragon spawning.
The fight's already going to be starting off. The burst coming through, and that's first blood over to Team Liquid. Core JJ puts another one in the lantern, but the counterattack comes out. Doublet's not quite able to save his support just yet, but a flash over the wall will keep Core safe. Schernfire coming in with the counterattack. Vulcan's now going to be isolated, alone, and beat down. More damage coming through from Impact. One more swing of the base might be able to do it, but Nisky grabs the kill onto Jensen. It is a 2-for-1 in the favor of TL. Yeah, they get the 2-for-1. They get the extra 3v kill at the end as Blabber just does not respect Schernfire still having the ultimate. Meanwhile, bottom side, Licorice is ready to take Impact down. One more stab will do it. Don't need a mace. He's got a blade instead, and Licorice gets the solo kill. You doubt your opponents will be able to zerg the Baron down very easily. Belios turret over the wall is not going to accomplish a whole lot. Blabber looking to make the kick happen. Schernfire is now going to be stuck in the cage, and he is taken down. Mid-jungle synergy showing up.
No smite available for Team Liquid, but they might just fight it.
TL knows they can't just allow this to be taken. They got to make something sort of happen here. Cage going to be placed down. Double fire on the ultimate over the wall. Baron still going to be taken very low. Fight breaking out. Baron taken down. Team Liquid on the retreat. Impact stands alone, but stand he will not for much longer. Flashing over the wall to stay alive here, but remember the cooldown is incredibly low for how powerful the ability is. Double lift is going right back into the lantern. Jensen's gonna be chased away now as Cloud9 find themselves in a turret dive. Flabber's grabbing the kill onto Schernfire. Jensen explodes under Sven's pressure, and C9 takes a clean ace. Cloud9 will start this split off right.
Yeah, the game was very slow until we capitalized on a pretty big mistake on their part, and we got the most that we could out of it. It was definitely a good call to go Baron. They have no jungler. We have like insane zoning tools with Veigar, and this year was really 1v9, so decided to Baron, and then they inted again for some reason, and we just were able to close the game. So it was all in all a pretty simple game, I guess. I'd say it's hard to like put too much thoughts into beating Team Liquid right now, just because they're having a lot of problems with visas. They don't have their full roster. Definitely feels good to win so convincingly, I guess, and that fast. But I wouldn't say like this is a sign for what the future holds or anything.
I can't eat any more bacon, Drac. I'm vegetarian.
Okay. True. Eggs.
Allergic.
Vegetarian?
I'm allergic to eggs.
The more players that you play with, the more players that you like really don't want to lose to. So like for me, being on Cloud9 for like the past 2 years, the list of teams that I don't want to lose to like keeps growing. And now it's just like, I do not want to lose to Golden Guardians. Like I don't want to lose to EG. TL is like one I don't want to lose to too. And there's just so many teammates that are just everywhere in the LCS. So a lot of games I can't lose.
I've been saying a lot of shit to Grayson recently, last 2 years. We like to go at each other, but I refuse to lose to him. I will not lose to my old mid laner.
I'm gonna break your wrist before I play.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a blue buff so that you can't play.
No, hey, break it up here. Hey, he's my player. What the fuck, man? None of this bullshit.
I'm taking him out. I'm taking him out. If you beat me on the rims, I'll beat you IRL. So you have to choose one.
As for yesterday, not much to say, because it's a match day, nothing special in it. We played like the practice. It's basically today morning when Zven speaks up something, that was pretty good. So if you can speak something in the match day, that's pretty good, right? Alright guys, nothing special. We're gonna play naturally, and Win's gonna follow us. Okay? 1, 2, 3.
See ya! And we are onto the rift, everybody. Let's go as Golden Guardians and Cloud9 face off at opposite ends of the table. But now in the top side, another fight going in right there. Licorice does not get away from the cage. Needs to land a skill shot and has to flash away. But Closer is here. The minion wave gonna be pulling the aggro. Here comes round 2. Knockup's gonna be found. He has the shield. Does he have the damage? Drops the CC, and that's first blood coming through to Closer. A potential repeat gank to Licorice. More Knockup burns the ult. And it's still gonna be a whole bunch of damage. Heals up, pauses at 5 HP. Closer needs to land the Q. Senna gives him the shield. Will they regank? Can they come in? They actually pull back, and Licorice weathers the 1v2. And now Sven is here. Blabber's here. The flash follow. The kick. The red spites the damage. And how does Haunter get out? Yeah, the alcove mindset not gonna be enough. He's on a ward. Sven grabs the kill, and Cloud9 turn the play around. Golden Guardians know what's happening. They gotta get over there, though. It's still taking damage. Really good damage out of Aphelios. Poke stuck on land for Niski. Angertas comes forward. Does not find that engage, though. And now comes the re-engage. 4-target ultimate. Big knock up there. Keith is gonna go down. Flash force get away. And now Licorice on the side as well. Look for Haunter. Gets away from the cage. Now Vulcan in the front line still. They find the route towards Golden. Not a good way out. A double kill for the jungler. A third one picked up as well. Into the back line they go. They are cleaning house with a single death. The Bud Light Ace is in there for Cloud9. Here comes the re-engage. Close, gotta be careful. They're gonna find some decent damage to the back line. And here comes the ulti, buys a bit of time. But the push is already there. 1-0 for Cloud9. Pushing towards Golden Blue now as well, who doesn't have a good way out. Has to flash to stay alive. But the anchor toss comes in for Vulcan. And I don't know if Golden Blue can live long and prosper here. He drops right away. Sven is unstoppable. FBI forced to run away. Cloud9 will walk over this base. So the pull comes in. A root doesn't really matter here either, as they are gonna clean house. 2 quick kills picked up, and Cloud9 gonna end week 1 undefeated in the LCS.
This game was just a little harder because Eric was not strong. So the first game, for example, he killed more. So he had a bunch of move timings, and when your top can move, you can take stuff faster. But he wasn't able to move this game just because of what happened early. And then it still should have been a pretty clean closeout, but we got caught before Soul, and then we also got caught when we had Baron. So it just took a little bit longer, but I think it was like gameplay-wise, it was pretty similar.
Pretty good, I'd say. 2-0 was kind of expected, but also the gameplay itself was pretty good. So happy with it. There's things to work on, which is good. but overall, good gameplay. Happy with it. Communication was pretty good too, for the most part.
Yeah.
There was no like anxiety comms, or no one was like shaking, nervous. I could feel it. Everyone was pretty confident in their gameplay, and we weren't hesitating for the most part.
Yeah, I mean, I think for the most part, most of us are pretty experienced. I think all 5 of us have like gone to Worlds too, so I'd say we're not very nervous going into these games. And I mean, like Sven said, I think we all expected to 2-0 this week. I think we feel like we're the strongest team right now, so we're just gonna go into next week with the same mindset.
This is really good. Oh yeah.
No, man, I don't want to be next. I want to be here. I want to be here.